Hi, welcome back to VIVE Talk. I'm Wilson, and if you're not familiar with this series you're watching, this is a vlog that I recorded right after coming back to Taiwan from MWC 2022. I spent 14 days in quarantine hotel and used VIVE Flow to fight off jet lag, exercise, or meditate. Basically anything that helps keeping me sane while being locked up. You can check out previous episodes here if you haven't, and let's begin. We're finally into the second week, and I'm starting my week by crawling through all my emails, and I think for the rest of the week we're going to be focusing on mental well-being and also brain training games to keep myself refreshed and efficient at work even though I'm still trapped here. And the one I'm going to try out between my breaks is called Natural Tracks. The amazing thing about Natural Tracks is that even though it's not going for a photorealistic artistic style, but at the same time you wouldn't question things that you're seeing because how the surround sound is making you believe that you are really surrounded by birds, deer, and running river. And you just relax and listen as you teleport and walk through, really engage into the scenery. I find it to be very useful and very lightweight, so it's perfect for me to, just quickly spend 15 minutes and feeling refreshed and come back to my afternoon work. And today we're gonna talk about Deep, and this is another app that I really like. You can spend quite an amount of time into it, just really trying to get through the journey, and you can feel the whole environment breathing with you. So let's do this. The experience is very different from other meditation app where you are breathing and just looking at a circle, and the pattern gets very regular, and you tend to fall asleep easily if you're not careful and not really trying to get into mindfulness state. Deep is changing up by, in the beginning, syncing your hand motion with your breathing. As you are moving along, when you're trying to avoid things using your hands, your breathing patterns trying to couple with it because you already have that instruction to do so already. Things change up a little bit. It's not all same pattern all along, and at the same time when you're breathing you see the whole world changing because your breathing pattern blossom. In terms of a meditation app, it's more interactive, so that for people who have trouble really get into, let's say, trip and other typical meditation app, this might be a good one to try out. As you can see, it's already nighttime, and it's been so busy today, so I didn't really get to film anything. But today, the experience I try out and actually I come back to is let's create pottery. And the reason I want to bring this one up once again is because how much I actually like the experience, and I think even though some of you may already seen me talking about it in previous video, it's worth mentioning once again because it's just something that's so easy to get into, but it also has a lot of small details that you can get into, and that's something that's great about the experience. You can start with, I got this point, but you really feel a sense of progression when you are earning all those patterns and colors and being very, very precise about a specific curve. And it's not really about the auction price. Even if you're just doing a freestyle, create something, it's still very enjoyable and just easy to play. So I just want to make sure I highlight it once more. Hi, welcome back, and today we're gonna do a bit more brain training games, and these little games, they all have their own character. Today's topic is called Enhance, and the good part about Enhance is these are memory games and also for picking out patterns, things that can be super easy, but as you level up, which can be quite tough, and you can obviously excel at specific tiny games and have to take time, get better at some other ones. I really like the memorizing pattern. For some reason I'm better at those, and I just next one and can go on and on. So it's quite a nice switch up, get some games in off work, even though you're in the exact same space on and off work, and it's easy to lose the track of time. Okay, see you tomorrow.